He has been sworn in, yes.
Mr. Matlo, is that correct?
Yes, my lord.
That you have prepared 2 affidavits that I want to show you. The first one consists of 22 pages. And this,
I've got an objection, Madam. I think I can't allow this to continue unabated.
Yeah, what's the objection?
Mr. Baloyi, even before this witness starts to testify, he hands in an affidavit that is purported to have been written by this witness. Now, a section 212 affidavit simply replaces the oral testimony of this witness. But if the witness is there, then there's no need for that 212 affidavit, unless Mr. Baloyi intends to introduce to the court, even before the testimony of this witness, the documents as annexures that are attached to the affidavit. But the affidavit itself should not be handed over to the court when the witness is here.
Yes, Mr. Baloyi, what do you say?
well, my lord,
212, what does 212 say?
I should maybe read section 212, subsection 3. And it reads as follows. Whenever in criminal proceedings,
Yes.
the question arises whether any matter has been registered under any law, or whether any fact or transaction has been recorded thereunder, or whether anything connected therewith has been done thereunder, a document purporting to be an affidavit made by the person who in that affidavit alleges that he is the person upon whom the law in question confers the powers or imposes the duty to register such matter or to record such fact or transaction or to do anything connected therewith, and that he has registered the matter in question, or that he has recorded the facts or transaction in question, or that he has done the thing connected therewith, or that he has satisfied himself that the matter in question, or that he has done the thing connected therewith, or that he has satisfied himself that the matter in question was registered, or that the fact or transaction in question was recorded, or that the thing connected therewith was done, shall, upon its mere production at such proceedings, be prima facie proof that such matter was registered, or as the case may be, that such fact or transaction was recorded, or that the thing connected therewith was done. But there's nothing, my lord, that stops the affidavit is by mere production admissible, but there's nothing that stops the state to lead viva voce evidence. This happened with the pathologist. There was no objection when the pathologist, my lord, read his affidavit in the report. And just
there's a difference, my lord. This witness is not an expert.
Well,
it's just a mere witness that comes from inatives. He's not an expert. So that's the difference
Are you agreeing that this witness is not an expert?
The state is going to contend that he's an expert on the in-artist system.
The contend is an expert.
Yeah, he's an investigator attached to the RTMC, and that he's an expert on the Nazi system. But
yeah, you can bring evidence to dispute that.
Yes.
No problem.
Can I also, perhaps just for clarity, also put section 15 of the Electronic Communication Act on record, so that we are all on the on the same page. And it reads as follows: admissibility and evidential weight of data messages. And data messages, my lord, is defined in section 1 as data generated, sent, received or stored by electronic means and includes A, voice, where the voice is used in an automated transaction, and B, this is the one that we are relying on, a stored record. Now, the section itself reads as follows. Section 15, the heading is admissibility and evidential weight of data messages. Subsection 15.1, in any legal proceedings, the rules of evidence must not be applied so as to deny the admissibility of a data message in evidence, A, on the mere ground that it is constituted by a data message, or B, if it is in the best evidence, if it is the best evidence that the person adducing it could reasonably be expected to obtain on the grounds that it is not in its original form. Subsection 2, information in the form of data message must be given due evidential weight. Subsection 3, in assessing the evidential weight of a data message, regard must be had to A, the reliability of the manner in which the data message was generated, stored, or communicated. B, the reliability of the manner in which the integrity of the data message was maintained. C, the manner in which its originator was identified. And D, any other relevant factor. Then lastly, subsection 4, a data message made by a person in the ordinary course of business, or a copy or printout of or an extract from such data message certified to be correct by an officer in the service of such person, is on its mere production in any civil, criminal, administrative, or disciplinary proceedings under any law, the rules of self-regulatory organization, or any other law, or the common law, admissible in evidence against any person, and rebuttable proof of the facts contained in such record, copy, printout, or extract. That is section 15.
Okay.
If we can then maybe proceed with the evidence of the witness.
Yes, let's hear it.
Mr. Matlo, you've indicated that you've deposed to 2 affidavits regarding the matter. Is that correct?
That is correct, my lord.
Iqiniso ukuthi wena ubhale ama-affidavit amabini ngaleli cala uthi yebo iqiniso.
I just want to show you your first affidavit consisting of 22 pages.
Ngifisa ukubonisa i-affidavit yakho yokuqala enama-page awu-22.
And if I can draw your attention to the last page, page 22 of that affidavit.
Asiyeke ku-page 22 yaleyo affidavit.
Or maybe if we can start at page 21.
Asiqale ku-page 21.
There's a signature there. Whose signature is that?
It's my signature, my lord.
Kunala kusayinwe khona ubani osayine lapho uthi yimina osayinile.
And the next page, page 22, the affidavit was commissioned. Is that correct?
That is correct, my lord.
What is the date thereof?
The 9th of October 2023.
Ku-page 22 kunala i-affidavit eyaqhufizwa istamp khona uthi iqiniso idate yayithini uthi kwakuyi-9 zika-October 2023.
Are you the one who prepared this affidavit?
Yes, my
Will
lord.
you confirm that?
Wena umuntu oyenzela lama affidavit uthi yebo.
Do you confirm its correctness?
Yes, my lord.
Uvumelana nayo ukuthi yonke into ebhale lapha iqiniso uthi yebo.
If I can draw your attention to the next affidavit that consists of 27 pages.
asiye kwenye i-affidavit enama-page awu-27.
If I can ask you to refer to page 25 of 27,
Ngicela uye ku-page 25.
there appears a signature there. Whose signature is that?
It's my signature, my lord.
Kune-signature lapho ekabani uthe yami.
And the following page 26 and 27, the affidavit was commissioned, is that correct?
Yes, my lord.
And what is the date on which it was commissioned?
23rd of September,
La
Which year?
2023, my lord.
le affidavit kunalapho uthi yaqhishizwa istembe ya commissioniwa uthi yebo nini uthi nge-23 sika September nyakeni.
Right, we will return to these two affidavits just in a while. If we can just
As
put,
it is the court, my lord. Before this witness starts to face testimony, I'd like to place it on record that these affidavits were already commissioned on the 9th of September 2023. The other one was commissioned on 22 September 2023, last year. We only received this information on Thursday, on Wednesday. I would also love the state to put it on record why from 23 September 2023 and 9 October 2023 this information was not made available to us. Therefore, on those bases, I would object that this information, that this witness should be proceeded with unless the state brings out reasons why this information was not disclosed then. Otherwise, this will constitute a trial by ambush. It constitutes a trial that is not fair to this accused persons. The state has been in possession of this document for almost 6 months, if my calculations are correct. You only gave them to us on Wednesday. Thank you.
Yes, Mr. Matung.
my lord, I really do not wish to cast aspersions on my colleagues, but this thing of, I've given you documents and they say they haven't received it. My lord, last year, before we started with the evidence of the tracker aspect, I personally came to this court, found my colleagues sitting here in court consulting, and I gave them this affidavit.
There's two affidavits.
Yeah, I remember in particular the one affidavit, my lord. I'm
So
not
you
too
gave
sure
them
about
last
this.
year to,
Yes, last year.
they
And-
say they got them Thursday.
And out of courtesy, my lord, just out of sheer courtesy, because we know that these things are misplaced, we then gave them again the same affidavit
When?
that I personally gave to them here in court last year. I think Mr. Dupre's evidence was around October, thereabouts. I personally gave them this affidavit. And as I say, my lord, I really don't want to enter into a debate where we, we cast aspersions at each other, but I give my word
So
to the
according to the
court.
state, they got
I
the-
did
the-
personally.
Personally, gave
Yes.
them last
give-
year.
Yes. Give
Not
them this-
Thursday, not Thursday.
None. Well, Thursday, as I say, just out of courtesy, we
Give
know
them
that
other copies.
it's a long time ago, and I again gave them this affidavit. And Mr. Mnisi said on Wednesday he's ready.
He's ready to proceed
He
on
said we
Friday.
must postpone the case to today and not to Monday because he's ready. Now he's ready. He's saying, but he didn't have enough time to go through the affidavit.
As it is the court, madam. It's not a matter of trying to cast some aspersions. It's a matter of procedure. It is true that on Wednesday, I indicated that we'll be ready to proceed today, but I was not aware that we'll be confronted with information that we should have received already last year.
Okay, fine. So-
And I can tell the court, my
Mr.
lord,
Mnisi,
that if
Mr.
my
Mnisi.
memory is not bad, I never
Yeah, Mr.
received
Mnisi,
this
wait,
record,
wait.
and I cannot stand up here and mislead the court and say, I did not have this information when I actually received them. Maybe my colleagues received them. I'm speaking on behalf of myself, who's representing accused number 3. I never received this information.
Sorry, Mr. Did you give it to each and every of
Yes,
the representatives?
yes.
Each and every one?
Yes,
Of the representative?
in fact, on that day, the investigating officer personally brought it in the morning. We made copies, and we then brought the copies along. And she sits here and she can vouch to that, my lord. We then
Is that the Sergeant
Mohola.
Mohola?
She was in court. It looks like
Oh,
she
she's not
stepped
here.
out.
She's not here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You say she
She
brought,
brought
the
it to
documents.
me. Yes, she
But
brought
did she
it to
see
me.
you when you gave them to each and every one of them?
I cannot remember if she was present, but
You know what my problem is? I've got 2 officers of the court, or 5, 6, 7, 20. They're giving this court 2 different versions. And we want to dignify it by saying, we never got this. It means Baloyi is lying. If Baloyi tells this court that he gave you all this affidavit, and you say he never did, it means he is lying. It must be so. What's your problem, sir?
My lord, if I might clarify, without throwing Mr. Baloyi and Advocate Mnisi under the bus, I personally, my lord, received the one affidavit, not the second affidavit,
Where?
as Mr. Baloyi says, last year.
Last year?
already. Yes.
So he favors you. He just gives you alone. And he doesn't give
That's
the
why I
others.
say I'm not sure about
And
my
then
other
I see
colleagues.
you're standing up. So you,
Yes, I did receive the big
Last
one.
year?
Yes, I did.
I please let's continue with this trial, Mr. Mnisi. If you want time to read these 2 affidavits, tell this court how many months or years you need, so that we postpone, especially for you, because you say you never received them until Thursday. So, Mr. Ramasipi, you said you received them last year.
Only one, my lord.
Fine.
Yes.
Mr. Numalo, now you received it last year.
I did receive it last year.
You wouldn't know, Mr. Mnyeke, is that so?
I don't know.
So you want us to postpone for you, sir?
I'm not suggesting any postponement.
No, you say you haven't had time, in other words, to prepare.
No, those are not my words, my lord. I am saying that on account of the fact that these documents were already deposed to last year in
But he has
October.
explained, Mr.
Yes,
Mnisi.
and
Uti,
that-
he gave them to you last year. He has explained. What more must he say?
But I am telling the court as well, my lord, in
Yeah.
as much as Mr. Baloyi
So you
is
never
saying-
received them last year.
No, I never received
Fine.
the document because if I received them, I
how
would
much
have
time?
consulted with
How
Mr.
much
Mnisi
time do
on
you
that
need?
matter.
How much time do you need to read them and prepare? How much time?
My lord, I'm going to come up with a panacea, which is a universal solution. I don't want to waste this court's time. This witness may proceed to testify, and if there are issues that I think I need to take up with them as they would be affecting Mr. Mube, then I will approach the court with the amount of time that I may need to go and consult.
Didn't you guys have a pre-trial conference,
No.
Mr.
well, there was a pre-trial conference in Palm Ridge, my lord, where the matter initially appeared, but none of these defense counsel were present then.
Present.
Yeah, there was a different set of legal representative at the time. The court will recall that they only came into the picture after the matter started,
Okay, fine. All right, so, Mr. Mnisi, you say this witness can proceed. If there's any issue you want to canvass, you do so.
Most definitely.
Okay, fine. Okay, let's go on. And even you, Mr. Ramsepi and Mr. Mgomezo, should this witness continue giving evidence?
That's correct.
Mnyeke?
That is
Numalo?
correct, my lord. Thank you.
Hey, my lord.